Dr. Carroll, I understand you have a new book. Can you tell me what makes Addict America, The Lost Connection, different from other books?
Addict America, I talk about how we're not addicted to something. That addiction is a state of mind. It's a state of being, a way of behaving, a way of thinking, a way of interacting with others. All of those encompass addiction. And other books talk about addiction being to something, addiction to gambling, to drugs, to alcohol, to sex, to whatever, and then looks at it as, okay, we just need to abstain from each of these things. But what we find is when we abstain from one thing, then because we're addicts, we go on and do something else. So my book conceptualizes addiction as being to stimulation. And where we get that stimulation from doesn't matter to our brains. We have this limbic system, the part of our brain that is not aware, it just takes in things. And that part of the brain starts making connections like Pavlov's dog. And it learns that I can get stimulated if I do this. And if I can't get stimulated from this, then I'm going to do something else. And it also develops that concept of tolerance where we need more and more and more to get the same effect. So we easily become out of control, not just from doing one particular substance or behavior, but all the other things that we start doing. So I might be addicted to shopping, and I go shopping a lot, and I think about shopping, and I'm on the internet, and then I'm going to start doing other things that are going to be stimulating as well. And a lot of that encompasses our relationship stuff, like getting into fights and causing a lot of drama, and getting stimulation from wherever we can. There's other books too that talk about spirituality and connection and relationships, and those all have a lot in common with my book. But the main thing for my book is looking at that real link between the spirituality and loss of spirituality, loss of connection, and how that's linked to addiction and the addictive process. And so I put all that together in a way that has to do with the way our brains function and where that comes from.